like you said, people are starting to wake up to this idea that like you really have to get your brand out there. You really have to establish brand affinity, and you have to have really cohesive marketing when it comes to your practice. But what are some things that attorneys can do to differentiate themselves from their competitors and really break through and bring more attention to their practice?
So I think the reason that lawyers have a hard time understanding the concept of unique selling proposition is because most lawyers don't believe that they are individually unique. And I think that that's one of the biggest USPs in marketing. I'll give you an example. We look very different. We have very different backgrounds. We have very different world views about life and family and faith and fitness and all the things about our life. That's very unique. The fact that we grew up differently, and I don't think that lawyers view themselves that way. And so one of the ways that I tell lawyers to differentiate themselves, first of all, I always tell people there's no competition. There's so much business for everyone. You got to first go after the low-hanging fruit, and when you get into the world of competition, you'll know it because your cost of acquisition starts rising. But I think the way that you differentiate yourself is that you ask yourself the six-prong question for your brand, which is, what is your vision, your mission, your values, your service standards? What's unique about you? And then you. That's what makes you unique. So for instance, I may have a business partner and we may have the same vision and we may have the same mission and we may have the same values and we may have the same service standard. But because I am a Hispanic, dark-skinned Latino and I am a man and I look the way I look, I'm going to appeal to certain people. And I'm also not going to appeal to certain people. And if you were my business partner, you would appeal to certain people and you would not appeal to certain people. And so that's what makes us unique. And we need to start leaning into that and start saying, guess what? This is who I am. This is what I look like. This is what I believe. This is my purpose. This is what I'm about. And if you're with me and you like all those things, come on board because I'm going to help you get the resolution that you want. So that's the way you differentiate yourself, is you lean in to who you actually are because you are unique in the marketplace. And there's a group of people out there looking to hire you just because of who you are.